A little over a year ago, an army of small-town cops went outside their jurisdiction, showed up at the wrong address for a midnight raid over a stolen Weedeater that belonged to a local politician. They busted into an innocent man's home in the middle of the night, shooting and killing 63-year-old Doug Harless, a man loved by his community. As you may know from my first video on this from back on January 3rd of last year, the cops were refusing to release any information on what happened. Doug Harless was a longtime resident of Laurel County, Kentucky, residing at 511 Van Zant Road for many years. He was a father, a grandfather, and he was loved in his community. He had no criminal record and, most importantly, no connection whatsoever to the reason police officers showed up at his home shortly before midnight on December 23rd, 2024.
489 Van Zant Road. 489 Van Zant Road.
Van Zant Road, stand by in the area, shots fired.
Where they go?
We're at 489 Van Zant Road.
Doug Harless's home is clearly marked at 511 Van Zant Road, while 489 Van Zant Road is across the street.
I told them on Van Zant Road there was a Weedeater there. They went to the wrong address, is what that was.
They claimed that the Kentucky State Police were investigating, though they've basically said nothing even now a year later. As it turns out, now we know why. This morning, it was announced that the cops involved in the shooting death of Doug Harless were cleared of criminal charges. Apparently, a special prosecutor convened a grand jury on Monday of this week in secret on a holiday and then got the grand jury to decline to file any criminal charges against all of the officers involved. This is the same guy, Special Prosecutor Matthew Leverage, who had an article about him in the ABA Journal in 2022 with this headline. This is a real headline. And I kid you not, this is it. Prosecutor seeking judgeship says he has moved on since impregnating defendant. That was a real headline. The death of Doug Harless is one of the most outrageous and unacceptable civil rights violations that I have ever covered. Yet most people around the country haven't even heard about it. You can help change that.